Hey everybody, it's Matt and Lisa here. Thank you for joining us. Sorry if I just took you by surprise there. Hey, right?
Hey, how are you guys?
We're losing it.
We are.
Actually, we are losing it. 40 days
40 days.
of challenges here in our house. A little bit more than that, actually, right? Because
Yeah.
we know this stay-at-home thing kind of happened before we started doing our challenges. But again, we've had fun and we've gotten some projects done. Hope you guys have as
Yeah.
well. Hope it's been a good time to do a little self-examination on who you are, who you want to be. That's just kind of why we're doing this each and every day. And so today we want to announce something that, or just let you all know, this is day 40, but this is our final day of our challenges. Not because we're tired of doing videos, but simply because we thought it was pretty significant, the idea of the number 40.
Yeah.
And let me hit that for a second here. I'm going to pull up some crazy stats here, but the number 40 is actually mentioned in the Bible 146 times. Did you know that?
That's a lot.
146 times they talk about the number 40. Now, I've often seen it as something that symbolizes a period of testing or trials. And I think that kind of hits pretty hard or pretty well right now in the time that we're in. I think some of us can say we're being tested, and some of us can say we're just having trials.
Especially everyone here in Lago who started the distance learning has definitely been tested lately.
Now that our kids are back in school and us parents are becoming teachers, and we're realizing how much we truly appreciate our educators in the world.
I'm not smarter
We
than
love
a
you
fifth
guys.
grader.
Absolutely.
Not
Absolutely.
smarter.
That's what we have learned is our fifth grader is smarter than we are. And our junior hires are better at math than we are as well.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Well, what's crazy again, but going back to that number, if we know the story of Moses. You know, Moses was chosen to lead the Israelites out of Egypt under the hand of Pharaoh and get them eventually to this promised land. But one thing that God does in this whole journey is he tells Moses, you know, you're not going to be the one to enter the promised land. I got to think, man, how discouraging that probably might have been to know that, you know, you're probably going to be spending 40 years, which is, again, the number 40 years in the wilderness, and knowing that in the end, you don't get to be the one to march them into this beautiful place, the Bible says, flowing with milk and honey, where you're going to eventually camp your people for the rest of their lives, and how discouraging that might be. And I think, man, what a testament to Moses' character, though, of never giving up, of not turning his back and not throwing in the towel, you know, especially when knowing that in the end of it, he's not going to make it in.
And it was stuck with a bunch of grumbling people, so there was that too.
And he actually, you know, that funny story of him coming down from Mount Sinai and throwing the tablets of stone. And some of you are probably thinking, I've really wanted to throw some big rocks at my kids or my husband or my spouse. She's thrown some rocks at me.
That's
it's okay.
not true. Don't listen to him. He's not being. That's not
Totally not true. I know she's probably wanted to, but she hasn't yet. So we're pretty safe there. But again, what a testament to patience and to enduring and to knowing, walking through so many trials and so many times of discouragement, and still staying the course.
Yeah. And, you know, when we're thinking of 40, it also makes me think of Noah. And Noah building his ark, as God had told him to do, putting his family on that, and then putting 2 of each animal, which it's assumed that there was approximately 45,000 animals on that ship. So for 40 days and 40 nights, when that rain was coming down, he wasn't just stuck with his family inside of a boat. He was stuck with 45,000 stinky animals.
Yeah, imagine the smell that comes along with that.
No, there's nothing. But I don't know. I mean, what kind of animals? If we're talking about all of them, and he had like some sloths, he could have at least cuddled with them.
Right, very true. And God might have made the animals just eat vegetables for 40 days and been okay with that. So it would have been.
I don't think that's the case.
No, okay.
No, I can't see a lion saying, "Hey, give me that zucchini."
Yeah, true.
Like there's just no way. But nonetheless, he endured. He endured those 40 days and 40 nights, which actually was longer than that 40 days and 40 nights because they had to wait for the water to subside. So he was on that boat for a very long time, but he continued to endure. And more than that, he continued to be obedient to God, which was incredible in the midst of the trials and the tribulations and being stuck with 45,000 animals and his family, which, I mean, maybe one and the same. We don't know. It doesn't mention how his family is. You know, you just don't know. But nonetheless, he endured and he was faithful, and he was more than that. He was obedient to what God had called him to do.
Totally. So, I mean, wrapping this thing up, that's our big and final challenge here to you is to endure and stay the course. Knowing that, again, we've done 40 days of challenges here, and we know our time probably still isn't up. As far as being not stuck in our homes, but safe in our homes.
We're trying to we've been really trying to reprogram our thinking throughout this 40 plus days. Too, is to remember we are safe.
We are safe, yes. And as things start to open back up, you know, we're seeing our governor here starting to open restaurants a little bit, and other places that you can
retail therapy.
Yeah, retail therapy. But you know, the important things in life. You know, that's just, again, that's our challenge, is you guys stay the course, keep pressing forward, knowing that the promised land is there, and like Joshua, we hopefully will be the ones that get to walk into that promised land, that time that's different after all this has happened. And another thing, again, is how have you viewed this time that we've been in quarantine, or at our stay-at-home rules, whatever you want to call it? How have you viewed this time? What is your thought process? And I'm thinking, once this is over, when we get the chance to be back together in our churches and our schools, I think we're going to be different. You know, and that's my prayer.
I would hope we would be. Yeah. You know, and as you mentioned, Moses, it really makes me think, you know, the other part about that is that we really challenge you guys to be a leader. Even if you don't like what the ending of that might be, to keep pressing on, to keep being a leader to those around you, to keep encouraging and motivating and inspiring those who are around you, because you have an incredible opportunity in the middle of a quarantine, in the middle of isolation. You know, Moses and they were isolated in the desert. Noah isolated on a boat. You know, for you feeling isolated in your home, you still have an opportunity to lead and encourage and inspire and guide everyone around you, not just in your home, but even your neighbors, those you want to decide to pick up the phone and call. So we want to encourage you to, as you press on, that you also remember to continue to lead, continue to push forward and guide and inspire those around you.
Right, and also connect.
Yeah.
That's huge. You know, I believe as Christians, as human beings, we are made for community. We really are. We've been created for community through families. And when I say families, I don't just mean the ones we are born into. I mean the ones that become family, our very close friends that we make over time, over our lives. You know, connect, reach out. And if you see people around you that you know probably don't have much of a connection to anybody, connect with them as well. That's important right now as we continue to move forward in a times of uncertainty. What's going to happen? So my question to you would be, again, the question that we posed here today is, you know, are you going to endure? Are you going to lead? And are you going to stay connected? That's what we want. That's been our overall theme of our challenges this entire time, is just, you know, staying connected, and that's important. That's important as we walk out of this. But as she just mentioned as well, lead. You know, husbands, lead your wives. Wives, lead your kids. You know, fathers, lead your families. I mean, there's so much we can do in this time right now, instead of just sitting on the couch or building things, which is great. But we have families, we have spouses, we have grandkids. Continue to lead, you know, and if you haven't gotten to a point where you're doing that yet, start. You know, lead your families and show them just like Moses did, just like Joshua did, that you can take them to bigger and better places in their lives.
Yeah, so be a Noah, be a Moses, be a Joshua, but don't be a grumbling Israelite.
That's right, and don't throw tablets of stone at people. That can hurt.
But in all honesty, you know, we do joke around a little bit here, but we really do hope that you guys are, you know, through this last 40 days, as you've been journaling with us and challenged with us and in going through these daily devotions with us, that you guys have taken time to really look at your heart, really look at your life. What is it that God has shown you in the last 40 days? It's not by chance that you have had 40 days and 40 challenges to get closer to God. So what has he shown you in the last 40 days? Who has he transformed you to be? And so we really want to encourage you guys, just again, take some time to look at your heart, look at yourself, and what's happened inside of you in the last 40 days that's going to make you a better leader, a better encourager, a better, all of the things. Just all of the things.
We're throwing a lot of challenges at you right now as we wrap it up. So lots to think about.
We figured we'd go big or go home.
Absolutely.
We are home.
That's right. We're going to wrap it up with power and strength today. So, but we're not going to disappear. Like I said, this is our last 40-day challenge, video challenge. But we got some cool things in store that we're coming up with, and some more ideas to help you stay connected and stay in touch with all of us, and in touch with your church family as well. So again, stay encouraged. Please stay encouraged, and know that God is taking us somewhere new and exciting. And I truly believe that in this time, of a better time of community and family, a place that we've never seen. And being 40 days, that number 40, being a signal of times of trial and time to examine. This has been a great time for all of us to do that. And I think we can come out of this in a new and exciting way. And so we want you to just continue to join us, whether it be every day or a couple times a week here at our on our Facebook page or YouTube, whichever the best way is for you to view. But please just keep connected, and we love you guys so much. And it's been an honor for us to walk 40 days with you on video each and every day, and pray that it's been a good challenge for all of you, as it has been for us. We didn't just come up with these as a way of filling time on a video, but it was something that we all thought about, because we wanted to go through the same thing, the same challenges as well. So thank you guys again. And there it is. There it is. Stay connected. Keep pushing forward, and know that God's got something great in store for all of us.
We miss you guys. We love you. We look forward to the day that we get to see you guys again, and just I feel like, it'll be like the greatest hugs ever.
Absolutely.
When we get to see each other again. So just know that we love you. We will see you very soon. If not in person, then definitely here online. So just keep watch.
We might be having 40-second hugs, right? Keeping with 40.
There you go.
So there we go. So that'll
could be awkward.
That'll be our big challenge at the end. Yeah, 40-second hugs, 40-second handshakes. All right.
40 seconds staring each other in the
Absolutely.
eyes.
That won't be awkward.
That would be so awkward.
Well, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
Thank you for joining us every day, and stay tuned. We got some great things happening.
We'll see you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.